Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning and it is a really dreary, rainy day this morning, which is perfect for book shopping. I'm gonna go book shopping today. I have actually 5 half-price books locations around me and one of them is closed to renovations. I don't know if it's opened back up yet, but I think I'm gonna go to 3. I haven't been to one in a very long time, so I'm really excited to go to that one. It is the 3rd one I'm gonna go to today. I typically end up going to at least one of the locations around me like once every 2 weeks, but I like to alternate between them. There's actually 2 between my house and my parents' house, and they live about 25 minutes away from me. So I'm gonna go to those 2 first. The first one I'm going to doesn't have the best selection normally, so I'm interested to see what's there because I haven't been to that location in a while, but I'm excited. I wanna go to Barnes & Noble too, but the book I want to get doesn't come out until Tuesday. It's Lorraine Heath's new release, but I know they put stuff out early, but I don't know if I want to go there because it's like a little bit out of the way. Not really, but a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, how the first store goes, and if I end up finding things there or not. I'm mostly going to be looking for historical romances, but I also want to check out their fantasy section and obviously their clearance section I always look at, and their regular romance section. So we'll see how these stores go. I have high hopes for the 3rd one because they typically have really good historical romances and I don't go there that often. So it's a little bit further away and like the opposite direction of like anywhere I normally go. So we'll see how it goes. And I know in my last time I did this, I only vlogged in the car because I used my phone. I'm using my camera right now. I'm gonna bring my camera along and try to film in the store. Even though I'm super uncomfortable doing it, I just rewatched Riley's vlog where she went to a couple bookstores in a day and she did it. So if Riley can do it, I can vlog in public. I'll try it out. I'm hoping because it's like all rainy and overcast, like the stores aren't gonna be that busy. It's also annoying because their stores used to open at 9 o'clock every day, but now because of the pandemic they changed their hours so they don't open until 10. So I loved going at 9 in the morning because like no one's out. But I'm gonna put on a mask that my mother made me that we actually sell in my Etsy shop, so if you're interested in any masks, that's linked down below. But I'm gonna go book shopping and bring you along, show you the selection at all my beautiful half-price books locations, which if I didn't live by these I would be buying way less books, but they are by me. So I buy a lot of books. Everything in the store is half price, so mass market paperbacks that are historical romances, full price are $8, so they're all $4. I'm an educator, so I do get a 10% discount on everything I buy today, so don't judge me for how much I buy. Let's go. Okay, so I'll talk to you while you're there. Hopefully this works okay. That location is so open, and the romance section, literally you can see the front desk, like the checkout counter from the romance section, so the mass market section. So that one was hard to film in, but I tried my best. I got 3 mass markets. I kind of limited myself. They didn't have the best selection. It was also pretty busy. There were like 6 other people in the store, so that's how that one went. Hopefully you can hear me okay with this driving if my camera doesn't fall over, but I'm on my way to my next location and we shall see how it goes. That one was just okay. The historical mass markets were a hot mess, especially on the other side, and I didn't really see any other romances I liked, and nothing really in the clearance section, but there were a lot of people near the clearance section, so I didn't film over there. But hopefully this next one is good. So my second location, let me turn off my wipers, was closed. They don't open until noon on Sundays, and that's not normal because I used to always do this route where I would go at 9 a.m. to all these stores, and then they all moved to 10, and I guess for some reason this location has decided to not open until noon on Sundays. So I backtracked and now I'm at Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna go into Barnes & Noble. Hopefully they have some new romances already out, and I'm gonna buy some mass markets. But I know that the romance section in here is upstairs in the corner, so I'll be fine filming in here. So I'll be showing you what I'm doing in there. got 3 new releases that I am super excited for, but it was $20 for 3 releases. I bought 3 things at Half Price Books and it was $9. So I had these in my cart on Amazon, and I'm trying not to buy Amazon, so when I saw them I was like, no, buy them here, support the authors and not support Amazon. So I'm gonna head to the last bookstore for today. My glasses are fogging up. I want to show you. I think he's reading a book right there and he's super cute. I love this mask, but I ended up buying this edition of The Flame and the Flower, which I've never seen before, and it has an introduction by Kathleen Woodiwiss, and it has a full page of the step back, or like the cover. In this, it was $15, but I get 10% off, so it was really like $14, but it was just so pretty, and I'd never seen this before. And I wonder if this is a whole collection, because it's called The Classics of Romance, and it came out in '95, so I don't know, but very, very pretty. I think I showed you guys, I got a lot at this store. I ended up getting 7 paperbacks at that store. I only paid $33 for 7 paperbacks and a hardback, and then I spent the most here, I guess, and then the second to most at Barnes & Noble, and then I spent $9 at the first store. So I ended up getting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books today, which isn't actually that many compared to how much I normally buy when I go to like a million different locations. But I'm gonna go ahead and head home, have some lunch, and then I'll show you in complete totalness what I ended up buying. Hey guys, so I had some lunch, some of my leftover Olive Garden that I had yesterday with my parents, so that was delicious. But now I have my whole bag to show you, plus a little bit that doesn't fit in the bag. So I ended up, I think I got 14 books. I'll count them all once I look at them, but they're all romances and all of them are historicals. All of them are historicals. I looked through all the fantasy sections. I think I showed you a little bit in the last clip, and they didn't have that great of a fantasy section. I was hoping to find Fonda Lee's second book to Jade City or some N.K. Jemisin, and I couldn't find any, so that was a bust. But these stores always have great romances, and I'm still very annoyed that that one location changed its hours to open at noon on Sundays, because that was never the case. So that's fine, but I have a bunch to show you. These are the first ones I want to show. So I got 3 new releases, which is very exciting. I am so excited for all these. I read My Darling Duke and I'm obsessed with it. So I bought this one, which is the second one. The publisher was supposed to send it to me, but then they never did. So buying it myself. And then these 2 from Avon. They're supposed to be sending me Eloisa James' new book that comes out on Tuesday that I showed you they had at Barnes & Noble. But I emailed them, they emailed me, and I responded yes over a week ago, and then they never said anything. So I might email them back again and be like, is this happening or not? Let me know, because I'm excited for that one. But I'm really excited for this one. This is the new Lorraine Heath, and I'm pretty sure, I think it was Crystal who read this and really liked it. So I'm excited. I really do like Lorraine Heath's books. And then I got this one because I've seen a lot of people reading this and liking this as well. And it is part of Eva Lee's like Scott series, and I think they're supposed to kind of be about 80s movies plot lines. So I'm glad I got these. And then I did end up buying this. So I have never ever heard of this, and I think I talked about it to you in the car, and I've never seen this. I tried looking it up on my phone while I was in the store and I couldn't find it, but like a classic edition of a historical romance novel, like, excuse me. So this is the inside page. This sold me, honestly. Like, if it didn't have this, I don't know if I would have bought it, but I am gonna do a dedicated reading vlog reading this book. So this book came out in '72, and this copy is from '95, and so we do have a whole introduction by Kathleen Woodiwiss herself, and then we go straight into the book. So I'm excited. And we have a little bookmark as well. So just a classic edition out of my shelves. I don't know how much this is normally. I mean, it was on sale for $15, so I'm assuming it's at least $30 full price. So I'm very excited to have this one to add to my romance collection. I did try to see if they had any like hardback historical romances, because those are always gorgeous, but they didn't really have a lot that I wanted. So the first store I ended up getting these 3 from, I spent around $60 today. So 14 books for $60 really is not that bad, considering one of them was a special edition book that is $15, and I got to use my coupon at all the stores, including Barnes & Noble. I get 20% off Barnes & Noble, or 10. I don't remember what I get for being an educator. I got these 3, and they all have a setback or a back cover. So this one is Elizabeth Boyle, and it is No Marriage of Convenience. I just really like setbacks with roses, so this one is just really pretty. Oh, I forgot there's that sticker on the back too. Is that a sticker from Borders? And Christina Dodd blurbed it and said it's a sexy romp, so I'm excited to have this. And then I got Connie Mason. I've been collecting Connie Mason's books, and I haven't seen this one before, so this one is A Breath of Scandal, and it has that really pretty on the back, and I've never heard of this one before, but I guess they got married and she didn't even know his name. So that sounds fun. In Your Arms by Rosemary Rogers. She has the most amazing setbacks, and this is this one. Double page in like the desert. Look at that outfit she's got going on. We got a leg grab. Like, I love this one. So I'm excited that I found this at that half price books. That one's normally the one that doesn't have the greatest historical romance section, and also it was a hot mess when I got to the other section with like the Nora Roberts. Like, there were books just like piled everywhere and not really like in order. And I think it's funny because mass markets are now like giant, so the $10 ones are bigger. Let me grab one. They're this big, and this is this big, so like it juts out from the shelf when you see the new copies now that are up there. I think I showed you one while I was at the last half price books, but at this one I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus my classic at this last location, so I'm excited for these. So the first one I got is My Dearest Love by Diana Haviland. I got it. There's a ship on the cover. If I see a ship on the cover, I have to buy it. This one I think is a love triangle. So it says she finds herself the object of desire of 2 men, handsome and wealthy Cole Forrester, who she's always dreamed of marrying, and Captain Devlin Rafferty, who is a law unto himself and whose smoldering gaze makes her feel wild, elated, and afraid. So you know she's probably gonna end up with the ship captain, but this looked so good, so I had to buy this. And then I also got a Beatrice Small. I always thought it was pronounced Beatrice, and then I realized the R comes before the T, and that's not an A. But this one is really pretty. This one is Love for All Time, and the back sounded really good. So he is an Irish rogue, but I think that he is like a slave of the court, of the royal court, and then he's the prisoner of a queen, and she is a harem slave to a sultan, and they have to try to find their way back to each other. So it's giant. It's so long. It's over 600 pages, but it looked good. Then I also got a Cassie Edwards. She normally writes a lot of Native American romances, but this one's actually another ship one. So it is Beloved Embrace, and he's one of the pirates holding her captive. He's always been a pirate. I'm excited for this one too. We love a good pirate romance here. And then I also found a Courtney Milan. I was so excited I had to get this. I love Courtney Milan's historicals, and I'm trying to collect her books, and so I got this one. She published those with Harlequin, but she is publishing a lot, self-published now. And then I have 3 more really pretty ones. These next 2 were only $2.25 because they're originally $5.50. And oh, that's so cool. I got them because of the covers and because of the synopsis. So the first one is The Black Rose by Christina Sky, and like their heads are embossed, like their whole bodies are embossed, in their clothes, which I don't think I've seen that a lot. And this one is like, okay, so the Black Rose is the calling card for the Romney Fox smuggler, who's a scoundrel, traitor, and spy. She ends up pretending to be the fox, and then Viscount Ravenhurst is scarred by war, betrayed in love, and he's determined to wreak vengeance on Tess, and I don't know why, but that sounds amazing. Then we have a Rebecca Brandywine book. I have a bunch of her books. I didn't own this one though, and this one is The Outlaw Hearts. I just really love the daisies that are all around here, and this one looks like it's American. It's in Missouri. That's all I know, but it's pretty. And then the last one I got is because I'm trying out this author. I have a bunch of her books already, and it's super floppy. It is Vanessa Kelly, and I haven't heard of this one. It's How to Marry a Royal Highlander. I've never seen anyone talk about this one before, so I'm excited. He's the heir to a Scotland earldom, and he fled the Highlands in an arranged betrothal. Now 10 years later, he's traveling home to face his responsibilities. So I'm excited for that. And those are all the books that I ended up hauling today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you enjoyed following me around to bookstores and what you noticed about the bookstores, if you liked me showing you some of the shelves and what you would have bought if you shop at bookstores, if you shop at used bookstores. Where do you normally buy your books? Let me know. That's all I have. As always, thanks so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.